TouchWiz has evolved over time. It's one of the oldest user interfaces running on top of Android. Samsung doesn't want to quit this over a more stock Android skin like HTC or Motorola, but they're giving their users more options, making the interface mimic stock Android without really abandoning their beloved TouchWiz. I don't have a Note 7, but I have its software running on my Galaxy S7. It's a full system with all Note 7 features running on my S7. If you want to get this on your S7 or S7 Edge, check the card above. Let's start with the lock screen. There are small changes here to note. Notifications can be minimized to simple icons, and if you tap the icons, you will see the full notifications. Tilting the device changes wallpaper colors and shadows. This is only for some specific Samsung wallpapers and not all wallpapers. I hope they can add more in the theme store or open dev support. Apart from that, I have a standard Samsung lock screen with a clock, phone, camera icons and wallpapers. Unlocking the phone, we can see a different animation. It isn't as jarring as it was before. The home screen has a zoom in effect even if you use a custom launcher, not the no animation jump we had before. The launcher has pleasant tweaks like swiping up on every icon invokes a 3D touch-like feature, blurring out everything else and showing options. For now, mainly you can only uninstall apps, force close or disable them. These options may add over time. You can easily move apps from one home screen to the other just like on Xiaomi devices. Opening folders blurs the background and you can easily add apps from your app drawer into a folder. Of course, you can also change the colors of any folder and name it as you want. Opening the app drawer blurs the background as well. In the app drawer, you can arrange icons in alphabetical order. Also, you can search all apps by using the search bar up top, either by typing or with your voice. Opening apps has an iOS-like effect where icons around the icon you're opening move away, the icon grows into an app and the wallpaper zooms in. Default Samsung and Marshmallow behavior just has the icons growing into full screen apps. The not so useful blink field mimic briefing page is still here and I just turned it off. Up next, the notification drawer. This is one of the biggest changes in the new UI. Every toggle has a drop-down menu which lets you access individual toggle settings without leaving the notification shade or app you're in. Every toggle has this and it's awesome. The icons may not look great, but functionality here is incredible. Tapping them toggles various settings on and off. If you long press an icon, you can rearrange the toggles in the drawer, moving things around. Here, Samsung kept the looks of Android Nougat and it's good to see. You also have a device-wide search bar at the bottom, along with a brightness slider. You can either use your keyboard or voice. Now in the settings, here's where we'll spend most of the time. This is a complete redesign trying to make complex simple. Samsung hasn't removed any of its features. No, it has added some while making the settings app look simple. This reorganization and simplification is truly welcome. In connections, you can find everything linked to connections like Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, NFC, location, tethering, and so on. In sounds, you can change ringtones, manage sounds on your device, including the no disturb and keyboard sounds. Notifications let you control per app notifications. Hitting advanced lets you have granular control over every single notification per app. In display, you can set a blue light filter which reduces eye strain from blue light emission, especially at night. This can be scheduled by time or location. Content scaling now changes DPI without you needing to reboot your device. Just fantastic. Always On has received more nice additions as well, having more clock faces. Now you have 13 clock faces which can be customized with different colors and backgrounds. This now shows notifications from all apps and not just Samsung apps. Tapping them does nothing, but at least you can see what app needs your attention. In wallpapers and theme section, you can see Samsung's redesigned theme store letting you download wallpapers, themes and icon packs. Having native icon pack support is a huge deal, and I wish Google can follow. Advanced features are the same like before, but we have a new video enhanced feature. In device maintenance, you can check your battery, storage, RAM, and security. If you really think the battery life on your device is short, you can tweak these settings to improve your battery life. You can save battery by limiting maximum brightness, downscale device resolution to Full HD or even 720p, limit CPU performance, and even prevent apps from using data in the background. All these are marvelous tweaks to help get extra juice. Many use Android over iOS because they want more control. This is impressive battery control. To have a standard stock Android view, you can check battery usage. You can also know what app drains your battery most and regulate them by hibernation. Chat apps like WhatsApp and WeChat can be kept in the unmonitored apps list. Finally, in general management, you can see things like software updates, about phone information, languages, and such. The last thing here is suggestions. Unlike Android suggestions which appear at the top of the main settings page, we have contextual suggestions here at the bottom of every Samsung setting. The camera app has been tweaked, and swiping from the right brings filters, which are a lot of fun to have. Swiping from the left brings mode selections, which are the same as before. You can also download more with the download button up top. Swiping from top to bottom toggles the front and back cameras. You can also do this by using the camera switch button. There is now a colorful HDR toggle. and the settings menu is the same like before. Overall, the camera app is the cleanest it's ever been. The last part here is for other stuff. Most of the stock apps have redesigned pages. The general thing is a quick scroll bar and also the back to top button. These are useful when scrolling through a long list of items like pictures and contacts. After plugging in headphones, you get a pop-up widget which lets you control your music. This is a really cool feature and I like it. There's also an ambient display feature like on the Moto X, but I couldn't figure out to turn this on. I can't show you S-Note features on the S7 as it doesn't support an S Pen. Overall, that's it in a nutshell. Battery life and performance are exactly the same as the way before and I don't think there's much improvement here. If you liked the video, please leave me a thumbs up and also subscribe to see more from me. I've always had a dream of having the best smartphone possible. This dream is expressed in my previous video. Check out what I think is a perfect smartphone, a phone that may exist only in dreams. Bye.